Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to do a breakdown of how week 2 went of the Ftmo Real Challenge. So basically, last week I started the Real Challenge. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to watch that video first before watching this video. And I will also pop something on the screen so you can check that out. So that's it. Without any further ado, let's start the video. But before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow my journey in becoming a funded trader. Also, please also comment down below if you want to see something in the next video, maybe some improvements, because I want to improve myself to make better content videos for you guys. But also I need to be aware of those things before being able to do that. So comment down below if you want to see some improvement and which they are. So that's it. Let's get into the video. As you can see over here, we started off pretty good on week 1, but week 2 was pretty bad. I had basically 3 losses, 0 winners, and 1 break-even trade. And I'm not getting into much details on the Ftmo page, but I want to see you let you guys see something. As you can see, this was the first week, went pretty good. On the second week, you see 4 losses, but I had 1 break-even trade, which was this one. But as you can see, it was still a loss because of slippage, commissions, spreads, all kinds of stuff. I don't know what it all is, but it was 1/4 of my risk per trade. I risk 1,000 per trade, and this is just like 1/4. That's a lot. So the following trades that I will do is when I go to break even, I will put my stop loss definitely a little bit better on a better position. On a better position, so it won't be a tremendous loss like this. And this also goes to show you that even Ftmo, like all the prop firms, are against you and want to make sure you will lose. That's basically it. Let's get into the charts because I think that's something you are more interested in. Let's get into that. I'm gonna make it bigger so you can see it. So, as you can see, the first. Wait, it's not the first rate. Oh, nice. Nice, genius. Let's get into the first rate. Boom. Let me just put it right here. Yeah, this is the first rate. This is a free version, by the way. I'm not paying for this. Because the free version is pretty good, though. Okay, so this is the first rate. As you can see already, it's like very big. I overslept and was very sleepy during finding a trade. Because normally I trade between 7 p.m. like here until 8 p.m. right here. And as you can see, my trade was even past that one. But because I wanted to start off week 2 with a banger, which turned out to be a very bad loser, I decided to trade even though it was past my my zone. And also, alongside that, being sleepy, I made a quick decision of that could be go long. Even though I saw signals of going short sometimes, like I said, I was very sleepy. I wasn't clear, so that also had some influence in my trading. And I had an opportunity, as you can see here. I had an opportunity to go short multiple times because I saw signals that would go short. But then again, last week I told you guys that when I have my bias, I should stick to my bias even though I see something, because otherwise I make last moment changes, and that resulted last week in bad decisions. So I'd rather have my bias and going and have it a losing trade than going against my bias and having a losing trade, because I noticed that was more impactful than the other way around. So that's why I still stick with a long side trade. But then again, it was a quick decision. I wasn't very clear, so it was in general a bad decision to trade. So let's not talk about any more about this trade. Let's get into the next one. So this is going to be also a little bit funny because I said that I would go following my own bias, and I have a loss on the short side, having a bias on the long side. Okay, so that's pretty funny. So first, I saw a zone over here, and it made a very good ICT movement. As you can see, liquidity grabbed, make a huge movement to the opposite side, making a market structure shift, going back to this zone over here, and then continue to the upside. I wanted to get in here, but this was so quick. I couldn't get in, and when I would, if I would go in, my stop loss would be major, so I didn't get in. And initially my magnet was here, so I was expecting it to come here, and eventually I followed it up over here. But why did I still took a short trade? Because of this, I thought it would do a real I could scalp the retracement, but it did not retrace. And I consider it as a FOMO trade because of this, because I could already be done, but I wasn't done because of that, and I want to do a quick retracement over here, expecting it to come down over here and having a winner. But that was a very bad decision to do that. So that was week. That was week 2. That was the second trade on Tuesday. Also a very bad trade. Not as bad as maybe as bad as yesterday because I didn't follow my bias. Let me know in the comments down below which trade of those two. Oh, at the end. Let me know the following order. Which trade was the worst to the best trade? I think my best trade is on Friday. I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But maybe you think that is the worst trade. But we'll see. So basically, this is the next trade on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday, and you see 2 opportunities. As you can see, again, that's a coincidence. An ICT plan, like liquidity grab, make a major move to the downside, comes back to this zone, like I don't know how he's calling it, but I know this one, and then continue to the downside. Okay, so why didn't I take this trade? Basically, I was expecting it to come a little bit more to the upside and then go to the downside, but eventually it did not. So I wanted to get in, but again, I was too late. I had 2 opportunities, didn't take it, and it went to the downside. So eventually I took a small chance because I saw here equal lows, and I was expecting it actually to go all the way down here, but eventually I missed this level. But that's okay because I already knew that when it comes to here, it's already a break-even trade. So I was already okay with it. But again, as you can see in the beginning, I noticed that break-even is not in the challenge. It's so damn much of a loss that you can basically move your stop loss above, so it's gonna be at least a winner, or not a tremendous of 1/4 loss. So that's also what I've learned. That's it about this trade. So let's get into the next trade, and that's on Thursday. I didn't trade on Thursday, and the reason is because of a work event. We went sailing. It was pretty good. It went pretty good. We did a competition of 8 sailing boats, and my boat won first place. So that was fun. No money involved in the, but it was fun. Winning, and I have never sailed in my entire life. So this is on Friday, as you can see over here. A zone. There was pretty good zone, and I was again too late. Yeah, I cannot say how many times I'm too late, and I think it's also not being too late, but also hesitating sometimes too much, because sometimes when I'm too late, I can still go in, um, but then again, like I'm hesitating there because it probably because of the bigger stop loss, I wouldn't get that 3R. Maybe I have to change that. That when I get in later on, I have to change my plan instead of 3R to 2R. Then I can still probably have the same level, reach the same level, and the trade can still be a winner. So I have to decide how I do that in the future. But then again, I did follow my plan, because as you can see, again, liquidity grab, huge movement to the other side, market structure shift, it comes back to the zone, but it did not work out. So that's it. That's it basically. It was the third time of an ICT movement, but this time it did not work out when I tried it. So do I think this trade was a bad trade? Not even by a flinch, because I was long biased. I kept it on the long side. I did see a ICT movement. Didn't work out. It's you cannot win every time. So this is the one that didn't work out. The other few times it did work out, but I didn't took the trade. So I did not think that this was a very bad trade. That's basically it. Those were those trades. Again, let me know down below which trade you think was the worst trade, and which trade was the best trade. Now, well, there is no best trade because there's no winner, but I do consider Friday as the best trade, where I stick to my plan. I followed everything. It just didn't work out. That's it, and that's why week 2 we went back to a break-even position, and hopefully week 3 will be much better. But and I also want to forget about week 2 and start week 3 with a fresh mind, open mind, new opportunities to see that. And also, again, following my bias, not going against my bias. I only went against my bias one time, as you can see on this week. Like last time I did it, I think twice. Did I did it twice? I think so, yeah. But this week I also did not do. When I went against my bias, it was a loss. Last week again. So why do I would do it on week 3? If I do it on week 3, you will probably laugh at me because I'm saying that right now, that I'm gonna follow my bias and I'm not doing that. So that's why I also want to do it, so you can make me like, or is it that I'm accountable to you guys? I don't know, but you can see me failing because of making mistakes all over again, which is not a mistake anymore. It's just bad decision making. So that's why I need to follow my plan, and you can and I have to show my results. I want to show my results because I want to improve myself as a trader and being worthy of a funded trader. So that's it. And yeah, there's not much more to say. I hope you liked the video, and again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.